When it comes to these top MMO lists, there's always a lot of bias in the rankings, and there's no difference with this video as I have plenty of my own biases. And you often see lists that feature a lot of games that aren't even MMOs, or games that have no chance to release this year. In this list, I am just listing MMOs that are said to be releasing this year, and of course that doesn't always mean they do release this year. For me, this really could just be a list of one, because none of the other MMOs interest me all that much except Throne and Liberty. Throne and Liberty is an MMO that is much more focused on building a true open world experience instead of the heavily instanced MMOs that are standard currently. It is being developed by NCSoft, and there are still many questions surrounding the game, most importantly the monetization. But if you want to know everything we do currently know about the game, I have a very comprehensive video and document that is linked in the video description. The next MMO of interest for me is Blue Protocol. It does have a fair amount of interest surrounding it, but the aesthetics and the lack of PvP and heavy instancing are all turnoffs for me. But the combat does look decent from what I have seen, and I might try it out if it has an open beta. The next three in this list are games I might not even try out, but we will see once we know more information about the games. Wayfinder looks like a pretty well-made MMO, but it also seems to be along the same lines of Blue Protocol to me in terms of gameplay, so it likely will not be one that interests me. But once we get more information about it, maybe I will change my mind. Corepunk is a top-down MMO that was delayed because the developers are Ukrainian-based. The combat is slower paced, it has PvP and PvE, and it looks fairly polished in the gameplay videos we have seen. The top-down nature is a turnoff for me, but nevertheless I will keep my eye on it. Night Crows is an MMO that is set to release in April of 23. The key feature is 1,000 player battles, but we will see what that entails. If they pull that off, it could be great, but the biggest issues I see are the blockchain and cross-platform with mobile elements. This one could easily be a hard pass for me unless the PvP is very well done, which seems unlikely for a mobile MMO. So really, as I said, there is only one MMO that interests me that is releasing this year. The following years have some blockbuster MMOs on the way, with Ashes of Creation and the Riot MMO leading the way. But we also have a new ZeniMax MMO, potentially a new ArenaNet MMO, Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and a lot more. I'm very excited for the future of the genre, starting this year with Throne and Liberty. If you liked this video, consider subscribing. With that, I will see you in the next video.